What is going on, beautiful people? Can you hear me, see me? Okay, let me make sure my camera is on, get my face all up in here. Hey, y'all. Good to see you. Can y'all hear me, see me? Okay. Give me a
I can hear you, Carla.
woo. Hey, Aunt Stell. Hey, Marvette girl and Cece Williams. What is going on, y'all? I'm so happy to see y'all. I hope that y'all have had an amazing Sunday. Welcome to the call. For those of you that are new, I am Carla, aka Simply C Silver. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to our bi-weekly accountability call where we share our health journey, encourage each other, and challenge ourselves to be our best selves and hold each other accountable. Let me say that again. Challenge ourselves to be our best selves and hold each other accountable. Let me see if I see any new faces on the call today. I don't see any new faces. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. But look, y'all already know Carla don't like to keep y'all long, so we are gonna jump right in, okay? And if you don't know, now you know. And y'all, look, y'all already know this is weight loss journey number 4 for me. And the last time I plan on ever having to lose this weight again. And that means for me, committing to a lifestyle of fasting, balance, posting, and holding myself accountable, which is one of the main reasons I hold this call every 2 weeks, unless something is going on crazy, like I had the babies not too long ago, or the next 2 weeks I'm on vacation out in the middle of the ocean, so we won't have a call in 2 weeks, but it'll be in 3 weeks. But don't forget, we have our accountability call, our accountability group, Telegram chat, where I hope all of y'all are in the chat where we can still hold ourselves accountable to ourselves as well as each other. Okay. So let's get started with the fit check. And if you have anything you'd like to share as far as your fit check, please don't be afraid to unmute when the line is open, as well as put it in the chat because I like to hear how y'all are doing too. Look, this is not just about me, this is about us. Okay. And it is better when there's a group of us doing it together. Like, I'm looking for everyone to succeed, not just me. Okay. So for me, this week I weighed in at 155.8. Woo! I was so excited because y'all know the last 2 weeks I was on here, I was frustrated because I kept bobbling over 160. And I was just like, okay, I need to buckle down on whatever I'm eating or make sure my bowel movements are good because y'all know we talk about everything on this call because look, we trying to succeed. We ain't got time to play around, okay? So this week I weighed in at 155.8. Praise Jesus. And I believe it is safe to now say that I am officially out of the 160s. Praise the Lord. And y'all know, like I said, I was struggling to get out of them, and I am finally prevailing to the 150s. Okay. So since the last time y'all saw me, it was since the accountability call, I have lost 7.2 pounds, 7.2 pounds in that 2 weeks. But we all know, look, and I like to keep it real. It is not, health is not just about the number on the scale. Yes, we want to see it decrease and go down, but it's not. Health is our whole body, our whole well-being, our bodies, our minds, how we feeling on the inside, our spirituality, all of those good things. So it's not just about the number on the scale. So just keep that in mind because today we are going to share our non-scale victories, and I've seen plenty of those the last couple of weeks, and I'm sure you have as well. So don't forget to put in the chat because I really want to see what y'all have been doing this week. And definitely go ahead and put in the chat those non-scale victories as well. And I'm going to share a couple with you that I have seen this week. And if you're open to sharing yours, I will give you a moment to share yours as well. So, number one, I actually have four that I saw this week. Number one, I was able to get into my strapless bra again. Oh my goodness. And let me tell you, I was so excited. I was like, okay, like I know one of my, for women most of the time, one side of the body is bigger than the other. So one was kind of like playing around in the bra, but I haven't worn this strapless bra in, I'd say at least 3 years, at least 3 years. But I said, let me try on this thing to make sure, I'm not going too far past where I can fit into the bra and then I just have to buy new ones, right? So I just put it on and lo and behold, my girls was able to get into the bra, okay? Now I'm just tell y'all now they where I want them to be, but look, they are looking good in the bra. And if my sister didn't tell me to keep my clothes on before I got on this call, then I would show it to you because I'm an open book for the most part, okay? Look, I will show it to you, but we're gonna keep it PG on this call, okay? Number two, I was able to do sprints on the treadmill as one of my workouts this week. And let me tell you, I was sweating like it felt good to do those sprints. And normally I'll say I walk on the treadmill because I'm so top heavy that it hurts when I run. So to be able to run and do my sprints at 7 miles per hour I think that was Friday. On Friday, look, I was like, that is a milestone for me because I haven't been able to run in like so long. Y'all, look, guys just don't understand how much having, look, they like girls, but girls prevent us from doing certain things, okay? And I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all guys on the phone, okay? Hey, mom.
Hey, dear.
I'm gonna put your name on your picture.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Thanks for joining me. But yeah, these girls, look, I've had them all my life and they can be they can get in the way, okay? They can get in the way. Did it mute? I don't think it mute. Oh, there we go. Thank you. So that was number two. Number three was I was able to fit into a dress that I purchased over 2 years ago from Amazon, and it was actually a little too big. So I'm gonna have to wear it ASAP because by the time I get in the 140s, and I'm counting on that by the end of July, I won't be able to wear the dress no more. So that was another milestone for me, just trying on little things. And I'm like, oh, I forgot I had this dress. Let me try it on and see if I can fit it. And lo and behold, I was able to get my buns and my girls into the dress. So that was another milestone, non-scale victory for me. And number four, I was able to get some rest this week. I don't know if y'all can tell, but your girl is feeling a lot better this week. Okay, I know last 2 weeks y'all saw me snotting. I was digging in my nose, like I was blowing my nose. I had to go off camera. Your girl was not feeling herself, but I am feeling very close to what Carla's supposed to feel like, and I'm feeling a lot better today. Thank the Lord for that. And if y'all would like to unmute and tell me about what you've done this week as far as non-scale victories or scale victories, look, go ahead and share because I want to hear it. I'm excited for all of us. So I'm gonna give you a few minutes if you'd like to share, or just put them in the chat and I will read them all for you. Okay, Shonda lost. It is 6 pounds this week. Shonda, let me know in the chat if that's right. Shonda lost, and she put it in the Telegram group. So all throughout the week, like people are sharing their workouts, what they're eating some days, their non-scale victories, their scale victories. So if you are not in the group, and I'm gonna put the link in the chat again, get in the group because even though we do not do accountability calls every day, there is somewhere we can go to congratulate each other, encourage each other, and do this thing together as a team. So Shonda says she has less pain in her knees and was able to move more. I know that's right. Woo, woo.
Yay, I'm on my way.
Okay, Shonda, and was that 6 pounds?
Yes, I lost 6 pounds over
So
last
let me
week.
ask you, what you've been doing to lose that 6 pounds?
So
those
really,
that, might be struggling.
so I cut out sodas. Like I love a Pepsi, right? And so I've cut out sodas completely. I love bread. I have not had any bread in 2 weeks. So just changing what I take in my body and really watching portion sizes.
Mm,
This week my challenge is potato chips. I love chips. So
yeah.
all the things that I love that's not healthy for me or just, adding to the weight, me retaining weight. I'm working on those a little bit at a time. I do have, like you, Marvette, checking in and just sharing, what I'm doing and just encouraging me to do the little things, start small, something that I can maintain. So
I-
I feel really good because I want to move more, but because I have so much pain in my knees,
mhm.
based because of the weight that I gained, I'm not able to move like I want to. So I'm excited about the 6 pounds. I'm going the right way. The little small things just keep adding, and I'm on my way to a healthy new me.
I know that is right. And I saw in the chat you put the new you is winning today. That is what I'm talking about. You
Yes.
know what? It's not always about you actually, and we all know this, we've heard it before. Losing weight and getting healthier is not all about movement. It's about what you're putting into your body. And I love that you started with like because you're not able to move like you want to, you just weren't like, well, I'm just gonna just not move. You decided to start somewhere else, which was the sodas. And now you're going to add on a little bit more this week and a little bit more the next week, and consistency with just the little things. It's the little things that count. And I know a lot of times with married couples, they'd be like, it's not even about the big stuff, it's the little things that keep the marriage going. And those little things add up to big things. So you keep being consistent. And I feel like this call is really going to help all of us today, because today we are talking about the benefits of consistency, and that's what matters. That's what's going to keep us going. That's what's going to get us to that legacy that we're trying to get to, not just those health goals, but that legacy that we're building for ourselves as well as the ones around us that need to see us, that are watching us, that need to see us do it. And it's the little things that count, babe. Like you about to get there. Oh, okay, Estelle worked out 3 times this week. That's what I'm talking about. Both walking and swimming. Estelle, I'm gonna learn how to swim one of these days, okay? Um, no weight loss because I'm still having rice. But you know what, Aunt Stell? You start with where you can until you can get where you want to be. And look, if rice isn't where you need to start, then start with your movement. And there is nothing wrong with that. But you keep up. I love that. I'm working on it. I'm working on not just saying, well, forget that. I'm going to work. I'm going to start with where I can until I can get where I want to be. Love it, love it, love it. I'm so proud of y'all. I'm proud of my mom too. My mama going to tell them my mom has gotten back into walking, and she is juicing. And she took a note from Marvette's accountability testimony in the last 2 weeks, and she is back to her juicing and getting healthy and adding some walking into her regimen. And look, I love it. Absolutely love it. And today we are talking about consistency and with the little things. It's not all, it doesn't have to be something big. It's about those little things that you keep on doing day in and day out until you can get where you want to be. And in turn, it's going to teach your body that, look, I'm serious about getting you healthy. So you just need to go and follow suit, because I'm not going to go back to where I used to be. Not saying we're not going to have a chip one day, but on that one day that you have a chip, are you going to have the whole large bag? Or are you going to go get a small bag and eat that small bag and let it be done with it? Look, it's not about not having it at all. It's about controlling yourself and being mindful when you do have it. And the majority of the time, you ain't eating no chips. But today, I'm gonna have these chips and I'm gonna be done with it, okay? And I'm gonna get this small bag as opposed to this large bag, okay? What's going on, Marvette? Birthday, Marvette. It was my girl's birthday yesterday. Woo!
You know what? Hey, Queen. Hey, how are you?
Hey.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for this call. I appreciate you. This is good. I love it. I'm excited about, where you're going to take this. Because it definitely it takes a village. It takes a community, right? Because if you could have did, if you could do it by yourself, you would have been done it, right? So, just community is just so important. But for me, y'all, um, well, the scale, I got on the scale this morning. I was 206. Yay for me. And so I'm excited about getting on the that 200 mark. Your girl has been working, and so I'm just grateful. I was excited about that. I was hoping that I would be under the 200 around my birthday, but that didn't happen, and that's okay. But it's going to happen, right? And so another win that I had a family reunion on yesterday, and I really had a good time. And one thing about my new lifestyle, my new journey, I planned because I knew I was going to that family reunion. So guess what, y'all? I made sure that I had God's food right yesterday. Because I'm more plant based now, and I knew we were gonna have the barbecue and chicken and all that stuff. But I prepared for it. I made sure that I had a really good lunch. As a matter of fact, I had avocados for lunch, and I juiced. I had a juice, right? And I also took me some snacks. I had some seaweed in my pocketbook and an apple. Just kind of helped me along the way. And I kept my daughter gave me this for my birthday. Yay for me, a Stanley Cup.
Ah,
And
them
and
$45
so
cups.
yeah. And so I kept my cup with me. And you know what? I did really good. Didn't even want to try anything. Didn't even try a piece of cake. Yeah, I had my grandsons with me. Of course they had everything and I had to feed it, help them. But I wasn't tempted. And I was just so grateful for that. So I've come a long way. Still got a long way to go, but I'm so excited. Also, too, last week, because it's getting hot outside, and I love to walk outside, and so I had to change my schedule, y'all, because it's hot now, right? So I got out to the park about 5:30, 6 o'clock on last week. So that's a big win for me because I've never really been a real early riser, but I'm doing what I got to do so that I can, get the results that I want to get. So I appreciate the time. Thank you, Carla, for giving me the opportunity to share. I'm so pumped up. I'm more pumped up about the people on this call, and y'all here y'all goes, and I can't wait to help you. I can't wait to help celebrate you as well.
I know that is right. Absolutely. Marvette, thank you so much for sharing. And I'm excited to see your growth as well. All righty, let's keep it moving. Did I get everything in the chat? Yes, everything in the chat. And I'm so like you were so busy doing other stuff like with the kids and helping the kids, Marvette. I love that you planned ahead of time. And that's look, they used to say, well, they still say it, if you don't plan, you plan to fail. And when you plan for success. So look, become a planner. So she knew she was going to that family reunion. So she prepared her juices ahead of time, brought the snacks that she knows that she's supposed to be using to feed her body. And look, she was so busy with the kids that she didn't even think about that food. And after a while, that food don't even look good anyway. Our kind of family reunion. We got everything on the grill, everything fried in the grease, all the cakes, like we got the whole spread. It's like Thanksgiving on steroids, okay? But I love that you planned ahead of time, and that is another amazing, amazing tip. So, what did you do consistently this week? I hear Estelle, she got in her 3 workouts. Marvette got in her walking. Shonda got in her water and cutting out her Pepsis. Anything else you did consistently this week? I know for me, I was challenging. Y'all know I haven't done strength training in quite some time. But so I've been challenging myself to get in at least 4 workouts, strength workouts every week. And for the past 2 weeks, I've been sticking and doing very well at my challenge. And I'm pleased to say that I'm ready for next week. I actually enjoy it. And the thing I like about it is I don't make it too hard. I don't have to go to the gym for 30 minutes. I could pick up them kettlebells in the living room that we probably all have at the house. We got workout stuff at the house. If you got bottles of water, you got some weights. Lift them bottles of water. You don't have to get weights and barbells and all this other stuff. But this is journey number 4 for me. Let me remind you, I have almost all the workout equipment that you can think of. I even got Chuck Norris's Total Gym that I hardly ever use, but look, I can work out at the house, and that thing was like $2,500. But I use it. I look at it every now and again, and I like it. I like the machine, but strength training is what I need to work on right now. So I deliberately suggested and challenged myself to 4 strength workouts, because I can go walking, but that strength and tightening up that muscle mass is what we're going to need as we get older. So that's what I'm focusing on right now. Girl, those kettlebells are bomb. They have your body looking not squarish, well-rounded, like your shoulders just look nice and round, your belly, your hips just look nice and round. I absolutely love kettlebell workouts, and you get a good sweat. And I was sore, like with 5 pounds of weights in both hands. Like I didn't need much, because I haven't done it in a while. So look, I have a weighted ball too. Ooh, hula hoop. I can't even get it to stay up my hips, but it would be nice to know how to hula hoop. I don't even think I knew how to hula hoop when I was younger. I don't know. Mama, you're going to have to let me know if I could hula hoop. But yes, I'm super excited. So today's topic, like I said before, let me move this out of the way. Consistency is the real flex. Consistency, consistently, okay? So I would say for me, motivation gets us there, but consistency is what's going to keep us growing. So today I have 7 quick benefits for us that I just want to share with you and to help you keep in mind when those hard days come and it's raining outside or it's too hot outside and you're like, man, I don't feel like walking today, or I don't feel like drinking no water. Like, these are things that's going to help us to get past that hump and realize that it's not about being perfect. It's about consistency. Just having those mental reminders in mind that help you to get over the hump to say, okay, let me go get this walk in, even if I got to get it in at home on the treadmill, or step in place if you don't have a treadmill. And there are actually walking videos on YouTube that's like get you moving, and like you get like 5,000 steps in one 30-minute workout YouTube video. So and I post that in the Telegram, so you can see ones that I like to use. Pretty simple, and look, I be getting a good sweat with these videos. So I'll post it in the Telegram chat, and I also post a link again for the Telegram group. So benefit number 1, consistency turns chaos into clarity. So we all know that life can be lifing a lot of the times. One day you meal prepping and getting ready for the family reunion ahead of time, and the next day you're eating leftover cake over the sink. And we know that when we're consistent, whether it's walking daily, drinking water, or sleeping your 7 hours for the day, your body and mind knows what to expect, which is one of the key benefits of consistency. Your body and mind know what to expect. Consistency helps reduce stress and mental clutter because we don't have to really invent the wheel. We already know what we're supposed to be doing. And after a while, your body wants to go walking. Your body wants to drink water. Your body is like, this is what I've been missing with this water. I needed my juice today. Come on, where's the juice at, Marvette? Because I've been looking for one today. Okay, I need my juice. Let's get it, okay? And I want us to think of consistency as our kind of like a GPS. And of course, there'll be times when we need to reroute this GPS because life gets in the way, but always lock into our destination and our goals that we are trying to meet. So just remember that consistency helps us to turn that chaotic life or day into clarity. So just get back to what you know you're supposed to be doing, and roll with the punches, okay? Yeah, every day isn't going to be the same or hunky-dory, happy Sunday. You know that's, I mean, that's just life. But consistency is what's going to help turn that chaos into clarity. So just keep that in mind, that it builds healthy habits, reduce that stress, and helps declutter our minds, okay? Number 2 is small actions build unbreakable habits. So we all know you don't need to do everything right at once. Take, for instance, Shonda just now. She just cut out sodas. And in the meantime, she'll get to walking better because she won't have as much weight on her knees. So starting with one thing and gravitating, adding on a little bit at a time. So you just need to do one thing right again and again and again. One thing right again and again and again. And if you'd like, each week just add on something a little extra. She might want to add on water. So I've cut out sodas. I'm going to add in a little more water this week. A 10-minute walk a day becomes 70 minutes a week. So don't think about the whole week. Think about being consistent today. A healthy breakfast becomes a healthy mindset. A bedtime becomes sacred. Marvette, and I mean, a lot of my family will tell you at 9 o'clock, don't even call Carla because she sleep. Look, my bedtime is sacred to me. At 9 o'clock, I'm out like an old lady, okay? Not saying 9 o'clock is only for old people, but I just need my sleep. Like, I'm serious about that sleep. Look, family will know at 9 o'clock, she probably rushing you off that phone because she trying to get to the bed, okay? If I'm even awake when you call after 9. So habits aren't born. They're stacked like Legos. One brick a day builds a fortress of health. So just keep that in mind. Small actions build unbreakable habits. And that 9 o'clock bedtime is unbreakable for me. I've been doing it, I don't know how many years, okay? Number 3, consistency helps you avoid the all or nothing trap. Say me in the chat if you've ever said, I already messed up today, so I might as well restart on Monday. I'd put me in the chat because back in the day, look, I'm trying to eat what I want to eat. I'm trying to do what I want to do. And if it ain't all right, then it's like, I used to feel like, well, I might as well go ahead and get this, and this. And look, y'all see on some of my YouTube videos, I do a threefer because I'd want one thing, then it's like, and a lot of times it's a cookout milkshake. I love they strawberry milkshakes, okay? And I would go there and get a milkshake and I'd eat that milkshake and I said, well, I already messed up today, so I might as well go ahead and get my red velvet cake from Show Nuff, and I might as well go ahead and get me a sushi roll since I already messed up that. 3 different restaurants in one day, and then start again on Monday. And then by that time, you already, look, the scale done went back up, and you're thinking, well, ain't no need to start. So that 1 week turned into 2 weeks, and then you're off your rockers for 3 weeks. So think of it as not an all or nothing thing. It's, I messed up today, or I messed up right now. Next meal, I'm going to drink some water and I'm going to eat something healthy. Think about it one day at a time. I already messed up, but the day ain't over. I can still make it a good day, okay? Consistency teaches us one mishap isn't failure. It's just a little plot twist where you have to kind of reevaluate the rest of the day. If I ate chips today, or I ate the whole bag of chips today, because you might just eat the whole bag, I'm going to do something a little cleaner for dinner to kind of balance it out, okay? Longevity comes when we stop restarting and start continuing even after our detours. So just a little detour, but you can get back on track. Number 4, we build energy by spending it. And that's one thing, you know, I hear older people say a lot, like, don't let, like when I wasn't feeling the best, don't let the sickness get on you. So start moving. Don't just lay in the bed and let it like continue to sit on you. Start moving and that energy will come. And I've noticed over the past 2 weeks with this working out, like I actually have the energy to work out, as opposed to when I wasn't working out, I didn't have the energy, but now that I've started to make myself do it, it's like, okay, I got a little extra energy to go ahead and get this workout in. And I know it sounds backwards, but it's true. You don't wait until you have energy to move. You move to create the energy. Consistent physical activity tells your body, hey, we're alive and we got things to do. So in turn, your body boosts your stamina, your mood, and your focus. And that's when we really start to glow and grow. So consistency is basically pre-ordering your energy for tomorrow, if you will. Number 5, our bodies love predictability. So biologically speaking, our body thrives on rhythm. And it's called, if you've ever heard, the circadian rhythm or a hormonal rhythm and even a poop rhythm. Yes, we have a poop rhythm. A lot of, look, with drinking my water lately, I've been going to my number 2 every day. That's a poop rhythm. You know if your rhythm isn't as good as it should be. And if you eating every day, we should be pooping every day. So, do what you need to do to drink that water or to, I've learned that honey helps me to go as well. I'll drink tea with honey in it, and honey, it will make me go to the bathroom in the morning. If you haven't ever tried it, try it out. Raw honey, the real deal, raw unfiltered honey has been helping me to go on a regular basis every morning. But when you're consistent with sleep, meals, exercise, and hydration, your body says, thank you for not treating me kind of like a science experiment today. And that kind of inner peace leads to better immunity because you're letting go of those toxins, you're building better digestion, and you're aging better as well. Number 6, consistency builds confidence and identity. Every time we show up for our health goals, even when it's hard, we cast a vote for the new you. And we talked about this kind of on the last call, allowing that new you to win. Okay, so it's not saying every day the new you is gonna be off the charts, but the new you can say, okay, I'm gonna eat this small bag of chips instead of this large bag of chips, or I'm gonna drink this water instead of drinking this Pepsi, or I'm gonna juice before I go to this family reunion instead of knowing there's gonna be not gonna be what I'm supposed to be eating, and enjoy it. So sooner or later is I'm trying to be healthy becomes I am a healthy person. So it's no longer I'm trying to be healthy. It becomes I am a healthy person. And those things are what we should be using to speak life into ourselves instead of saying, they always say try is a negative word. Don't say try. And I'm working on that too. I am a healthy person, and as a healthy person, I'm making the choice to plan before I go to this family reunion. As a healthy person, I'm planning my fruit instead of these packaged snacks or what have you. And guess what? Healthy people don't need to be perfect. They just need to be consistent enough to become better. Okay? Healthy people don't need to be perfect. They just need to be consistent enough to become better. Keep becoming better every day. And number 7, consistency is the secret to longevity. Okay. Studies show it's not extreme workouts or wild diets that add years to our life, but it's regular movement, eating our veggies every day, getting quality sleep, managing stress, and joyful connections such as these. All simple, all accessible for all of us, all based on consistency. All based on consistency. And in order to build those healthy habits, it just takes one day at a time. Don't think, oh, I got to do it all in one day, or I got to cut this out, cut this out, cut this out, cut out 1, 2, and 3 before I can see my results. It starts with healthy habits, because consistent healthy habits, because I don't know if you're like me, but if I feel like I'm doing too much, then eventually I'm going to stop doing it because I feel like it's too much. And then I just get tired of doing it. But if I start small and build on from there, then it lasts longer, and I don't feel like it's a lot of work because I started small. And that's why I like my strength training challenge. Like, I don't have to be in the gym 30 minutes. I don't even have to go to the gym. As soon as I come in the house, right in front of the TV, turn on my show, get whatever weights I'm going to use, and I do 3 sets, 25 reps each. And then I'm done. I don't have to, 3 simple moves, I should say. And if I want to do the same move, I can do the same move, but 3 simple exercises, 25 reps each, and I'm done. And then I feel like when I come in the door, it's not a whole lot. Like, all I got to do is this, and then I can go on about my business. Okay. So that's what I love about challenging myself to get better just a little bit every day. Okay. So let's keep it real. You don't need to be the fastest. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Miss a workout, show up the next day. Eat a donut, cool. Drink some water and move on to the next. Feel like giving up, always remember why you started, okay? Because every consistent action is the deposit into your health bank. And over time, those deposits turn into a rich life filled with energy, joy, strength, and purpose. So, look, let's keep showing up for ourselves. Let's keep growing, because we are not just chasing goals, we're chasing a legacy, not only for ourselves, but those around us. Because believe it or not, people are watching you and they're like, is Shonda gonna do it? Is Marvette gonna keep up with this? Is Carla gonna do it? Is Estelle gonna keep up with this working out 3 times a week? People are watching, even if they ain't saying nothing, okay? But you do it for you. Remember, consistency is the key. And you got this, okay? We got this. Accountability and questions and answers. This is our chance to hold ourselves accountable and ask any questions if you have any. And those fruits and vegetables, yeah, I love that, Marvette. I've been getting in. Oh, I actually been getting in vegetables too. I had to think about that because I eat a lot of fruit, but the veggies I seem to have a hard time with, but I actually had an omelet and I'm learning new ways to get in those veggies, which is very exciting. Okay. And I'm going to do it more next week. Yeah, I liked it. It made me feel good. And I felt like I was fueling my body, with the healthy things. Oh, drink them. Girl, I'm gonna have to come to your house for them juices. So this is your chance to be accountable. Let me see. I know last week, Shonda, you were talking about moving more and adding fruits. How is that going for you?
It's going great. I've been able to do just that. I'm going to do more of it this week.
I
And
know that's
speaking of
good job.
um, regular bowel movements, that is key. I mean, that it helps your body, also your mind. When you're compacted, it does something to your brain. So you gotta eliminate, the waste regularly.
Regularly. Has anyone ever tried the honey thing? I didn't realize until I wasn't feeling well, and it was like, okay, I gotta find some way to get these toxins out my body, and I started putting raw honey in my teas. And I noticed I started having my bowel movements every morning. I was like, okay, I might be on to something. And when you look it up, honey does help with digestion, which I never knew. Has anyone ever tried that? And good job, Shonda. Good job adding in your fruits and moving more. And the best is yet to come. Stell, I know she wanted to be more intentional about getting in her workouts, and good job on getting in your 3. I know that was something you mentioned last week, that you wanted to be more intentional about those workouts. Good job. You about to say something, Marvette?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just gonna add, like for me, what works for me, yeah, of course, the fruits and vegetables. I have been consistent, with the bathroom deal every single day, and I know that's because, my fruit and vegetable intake, as well as, I used to, love to. I mean, I don't love water, but I had to have it cold. But now I drink my water at room temperature, and for me, that helps. I mean, that's almost like a laxative for me, and I also add like a lemon
Mm.
juice to my water.
Mhm.
And I also add cayenne pepper too. So I know a lot, I know Carla don't, like this spicy, but that's how I start my day, either with lemon water with cayenne pepper, or maybe water with cucumbers, um something like that. But yeah, I'm consistent now. Thank God.
Yeah, no, that's right. Look, me and Marvette weren't very regular, but we are finally getting there, and we just got to keep it up, boo. Just keep it up. Awesome sauce. Wonderful. Thank y'all so much for sharing. And if I haven't already done so, if you weren't on the last call, I officially invited you all on a cruise just to hang out with me and my crew. There's still spaces if you want to get involved. This cruise is July 6th through the 10th. And if you're interested, just message me in the Telegram group and we'll get you some more information and get you all squared away. And this is going to be exciting, not nice, short, and sweet. Just another opportunity for me to get some rest and spend some time with the people that I enjoy hanging out with, such as my bestie and my family. But we are heading to the Bahamas. I've already been there, but once again, it's just a chance to get away a little bit. So if you are interested in joining us, let me know. And let me grab it before I forget uh, the Telegram group chat, just so y'all could click it. So the game plan for next week. We're just going to do it. We're going to get into that morning mindset and we are going to challenge each other to be just a little better each and every day. And if you haven't already started, now is your gentle reminder to start, and more start. And look, you don't have to be perfect, be consistent, okay? Let me get that link for y'all. Well, come on, little Tubby. There we go. Is that it? There we go, right here. If you haven't already joined the Telegram group, here is the link. You can just click on it. It is in the chat box. Alrighty. Alrighty. And if you haven't, Shonda, were you able to pull out your incentive outfit?
I was not.
Okay.
My birthday is September 29th.
Uh-huh.
I'll be 50 years young.
Woo,
So I'm
All
woo!
right,
planning.
all right, all right. Welcome to the club.
So I'm gonna
Okay.
do a shopping spree and I'm gonna be down lots of sizes and I'm gonna do a photo shoot.
I know
50 and fine.
that's
50 fit and
50
fine.
and fine. I know that's right. Do you have a color picked out?
My color's purple.
Purple.
I
Ooh,
can't say it
Purple.
can't be black.
Yeah, purple.
yeah. Okay, I like that. Cool beans. Well, y'all already know. I haven't tried on these pants actually since I have, lost a few pounds, but this is my incentive outfit and I'm looking forward to getting into it. Okay. So if you haven't already picked out you want or have an event with a hot outfit that you want to get into, then I encourage you to pick out something, just that you're working towards, small goals. Our next
Carla.
accountability call. Yeah, go ahead, Marvette.
Oh, I just want to say I'm sorry that you just spoke of outfits.
Uh,
I'm going to share a picture in the Telegram.
mhm.
My grandson, I wore a pair of pants that I kept. That was my mom's,
Really?
and my mama has been gone now for 12 years.
Uh-huh.
And I finally got into these pants, and I wore them to my grandson's graduation
Uh-huh.
last week. So I'm gonna
The
post
all
it,
white
and
outfit.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I was
But the
like,
pants.
Marvette, you look nice.
Yeah, the pants were my mama's, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, and so yeah, I bragged about
Good.
it at the graduation too. I told my brothers and and everybody I got on my mama pants, and so yeah, And it felt good, you
It
know what I'm saying?
felt,
Because I held them because I knew I would get them to them one day, you
uh-huh,
know. And she had the tag on them too. She never got to wear 'em.
uh,
But yeah,
those pants,
yeah.
I like the whole outfit. It was really nice.
Yeah, yeah, they classy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, your mama, she
Thank you for that.
was a classy lady now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
It
and I'm
was.
gonna put your outfit in the
Yeah,
accountability.
I put it in Telegram. Yeah.
And I'll probably add it to the presentation for incentive outfits.
Oh, absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay, wonderful. So our next accountability call is Sunday, July 13th. Put it on your calendar. The same link, same place on Zoom. And look, I look forward to seeing y'all on that call. I'm excited about seeing y'all in the chat and seeing what you're doing throughout the week. Look, like the old folks say, don't be a stranger. In the chat, look, it's nice to see when I opened the chat today because I didn't post my workouts in there. It was nice to see, everyone showing up for themselves. Marvette was showing her walks. Shonda was repping about her weight loss. And it was just good to see everybody winning and letting the new you shine through. And that's what it's all about, being happy and being accountable to each other and to ourselves. But that is it for this call. Thank y'all so much for joining me. This is amazing. I love y'all. And if y'all have anything that y'all want to discuss or want me to give you tips for, definitely put them in the chat or in the Telegram group so we can talk about it, because believe it or not, it's not just you that need tips. It's somebody else on this call as well. And I am more than willing to share the information that I found on the internet or that I have learned from experience. And that's what it's about, sharing and growing together. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Love y'all. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.